Spawning in the bottom right in the blue is our underdog. And we got Leon in the top left. What kind of a first hero player is this guy? Most undead right now are playing Lich first. There's a couple of specialty players who also like Cryptlord a lot. Ooh, and there he is. Cryptlord first. With the Cryptlord normally, the expansion is guaranteed. Cryptlord usually very good at expanding here immediately, getting level 2, and then coming over for Harass. Nenavis is taking a bit more time, going for the green camp first. He can summon a couple of beetles and skellies here. But it is a significant delay on the export timing. And I think that's pretty good news for Leon. That is some very nice items to start things off for the Cryptlord. Good right now, and perhaps even better late game on the Lich. Haven't seen Cryptlord in a while in this matchup. Isn't that interesting, by the way? Happy stopped playing Cryptlord, and all of a sudden, everyone on the top level stopped playing Cryptlord. Maybe that's a bit inaccurate to what actually happened. In fact, 1-0 and Labby both stopped playing Cryptlord way before Happy did. Happy was holding on the longest. But now also Happy is no longer playing the Crippy. Crippy right now, sadly, not playable in any matchup. Except sometimes as a third hero, very rarely. Trying to go for this round here, didn't quite land it. Gets a footy though. A little bit more experience. And there is Ghoul pressure towards the expansion. Militia called though by Leon is there. Forcing them away. But Nenavis export timing here might be ahead. And the ghouls are still up here. They're still a threat. This is not looking bad for Nenavis at all, actually. Archmage struggling a long time to get that level 3. New militia might be needed soon. Because the ghouls are still here.
You know who was the player back in 2018 who played Orc, and you really hyped him who played Orc?
That might have been Hug. Or Ice Orc. I was a big Hug fanboy. H-U-G. Yo, these ghouls are doing really, really well. Considering the skill difference, this is looking great for Nenavist. Leon's first AM attack, not really that convincing. And also the defense was looking a bit sketchy. It is some ghouls going down now though. Actually, quite a few. And some more going down over here. Expo now finally finishing for Leon, but the undead expansion already done. Lumber is low though on Nenavist. Ideally, as the undead, you want to have more lumber because you don't need to spend that much on a power build. And tech first. I would say an even game is when the human tech is slightly ahead. Also no tech yet. Oh, that's a money impale right there. It's the last bit of the mana pretty much for the Cryptlord. Whoa, 2 sick denies on these footies. And a bunch of ghoul kills. Despite the AM here not having any claws, not having too much damage, still finding some kills here and there. Good play by Leon, who is now teching. Nenavis tech starting almost at the same time. Oh, he's missing an Acolyte though. Whoops! Forgot about one Acolyte. That's 10% missing of gold income. Yeah, when you're the top undead, it's way harder to keep those ghouls alive. when you don't have those super fast reactions. Ghouls again moving out, by the way. Very new school way of playing here by Nenavist. Looking very inspired by Happy at the moment. Crypt Lord, lots of ghoul pulls. That's the way that Happy played for a long time until he rediscovered his love for the Lich first.
Let's go Rimuru 300,000.
Yo, thank you very much, Late Night Berlin with the 30-month resub. That is almost 300,000. Only 10,000 off. Leon starting to show his class here. Starting to outplay the Undead a bit. There's always the problem when playing Crypt Lord. You have no range units at the start. You can get out-microed really heavily. You can get kited really heavily. The Lich has started to look more and more like the dominant, better hero. Like I said, nobody's playing Crypt Lord really anymore on the top level. And now AM is almost level 4. There it is. Now only mining at 70% efficiency is the Undead economy. The late Necropolis here being pretty painful. Leon has a big gold lead. Going for the Shredder. Archmage items really not that good, but these are good second hero items. You want to have damage in the early game and tankiness in the late game. At least as the human. The Undead always wants to have damage. You know what? Actually, some tank items are, in fact, really good also for Undead in the late game. Even if Happy always sold those rings, which made me sad. Oh, look at that. Power build on the farm, so the beetles can't get in. Quick reactions by Leon. And he's going Griffin Aviaries, which is what we've been seeing, what we were seeing for the longest time against Crypt Lord. Man, now that we're seeing Lich all the time, doesn't Crypt Lord look so limited in what he can do? Oh, hold up. Gargoyle. That's a bit scary. If that Zeppelin died above the trees, that would have been a disaster. So this Zeppelin drop isn't really doing too much, but it doesn't need to do much. If it buys time, that's good enough. It's all about time here for the human. To get out all those beautiful griffins. Leon is looking very good right now. Got a strong economy. I am looking good on levels. And the tech about to be ready to start rolling. You need to make some workshops as well. And some gyros in case of destroyers. Another neat impale. Oh, Crypt Lord is surrounded here. But is a pretty tanky fella. Would be even more tanky with the Ring of Protection. He passes the circlet. Okay. Stormbolt though. Oh, didn't TP out fast enough. That is a very painful loss. DK. Oh, one more Stormbolt and he would be dead. I guess Leon doesn't actually have boots, surprisingly. Should still go for those. In the late game, really good. And in the early game... Wait! Dragonhawks? Just a few Dragonhawks first. Wait. A minute. Okay, there's Invuln. No problem. Invuln right before the Mana Potion Impale. Cryptlord. Uh-oh. This time there is TP time. And so he gets away. Necro Wagons, by the way. Oh, shit. Dude, we've seen a lot of Necro Wagons lately. Yesterday, in Luna's games, we saw it at least twice. And there was successful twice. But this time, the lead is clearly with Leon. Leon's starting to set up a third base here. Cheeky, cheeky. That seems very greedy against a Necro push. But then again, this Necro push still seems far away. Supply-wise, we're still very low. And that's the next hero kill. Leon with a record time, third base. Cannon towers could be made here shortly as well. Okay, we got some Necro Wagons in the back right here. Oh, but the Lich not gonna see the light of day. Not just yet. I think there's no Storm Hammers yet. It's being researched right now. MK now level 3, gonna have that level 2 clap as well. If there's only few Griffins, then Cripple is really good to heavily debuff them. But if there's a bunch of Griffins and you can't cripple them all of a sudden they seem a lot better, the Griffins. Heavy damage, of course, from the Griffins right here. Oh, those Necros. One of them getting sniped. Stab, Stormbolt, more kills onto the Fiends. Stormhammer is actually really good against Skellies as well. Wait a minute. Can Stormhammers hit maximum 2 units? Or can it hit even more than 2 units? Because that kind of looked like it was hitting 3 units. If you can hit 3 units with Stormhammers, that's kind of crazy. I guess it might depend on how big the units are.
A player's forces are under attack.
You can hit more than 2 units? Yo, it's kind of crazy. Oh man, Lich is still not here because the DK is being rezzed. Yikes. This is a very painful game now. The first couple of minutes looked really good for the Nenavist. This first ghoul attack up north with the 4 ghouls was extremely effective. But throughout the course of the game here, Leon is definitely outplaying the opponent. Which is pretty expected. Necromancy required. That's a lot of Skellies, but they have no upgrades. Oh, stole the item! Yoink! Oh my god, Catgus Pipe. Imagine how sick that would have been for this Necro strat! I mean, not enough to win, but it would have been sick. Oh, he's going Breakers, by the way. Does he have Control Magic? Not yet. I think Breakers can't really beat the necro summoning, right? It's just too many summons.
A player's forces are under attack.
Cannon towers securing the third base. And now high upkeep for human. Wait, why is he making so many breakers? 3-0 upgrades on breakers and griffins. Mortar teams now. Surely you should have control magic here. At least to steal some of these. You can't steal Unholy Frenzy. I'm pretty sure you cannot steal Unholy Frenzy. Right? Wait, can't you? Isn't it a buff debuff thing that you cannot steal? I think that's how it works. Wait a minute. You can steal Cripple though. Stealing Cripple is huge. Okay. No, he can steal it! I take it back. I take it back! He's seeing the Frenzy! I take it back! I thought this didn't work. Yo, Unholy Frenzy Griffins, anybody? And Watch Elementals? Yo, look at these Watch Elementals! Oh my lord! GG. Alright, Leon dominating there in the end game, as was expected. But I tell you what, that early game was looking good. Okay, quick question into the chat. What is your favorite hero? My favorite hero is the Crypt Lord. Wait, what is Neo's favorite hero, actually? I think it's Pit Lord, right? I'm gonna have to ask him in the next couple days. Wait, I think it's Pit Lord. But what is your favorite hero, chat? Close second, by the way, Blood Mage. I think Blood Mage is also a super cool, amazingly designed hero. I love the Blood Mage. Also kind of sad that the Blood Mage is hardly playable right now. Autumn, Dark Ranger, Mountain King, Warden, Fire Lord. Dark Ranger, Mountain King, Blood Mage. Lots of people saying MK. Yeah, MK is also a very fun hero. Crazy, powerful, late game. Tinker. Tinker's a special pick. Blade Master. How is nobody saying Demon Hunter? What the hell? Are there no Night Elves in the chat? Did we gross out all the Night Elves enough that they're no longer watching? Why do you like Crypt Lord so much? Well, I always love the strength bruisers, the big beefy boys, you know. They're absolutely my type. And playing Undead, nothing is as satisfying as landing the perfect impale. Ooh, it feels so good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Demon Hunter's anti-fun. Yeah, true. But I imagine when you're playing Demon Hunter, at least then you're having fun. Dude, that would be so sad if the Demon Hunter ruins all the fun for everybody else. And then he is also not fun to play yourself. That would be big sag. Okay, big attack now, by the way. Archmage waiting for the level 3 from the green camp. Gets it perfectly in time as the undead arrives. Here's the Impale. That one landed pretty nicely on the footies, but not on the peasants. Oh, mana drain here is big on the Crypt Lord. He's a very mana-hungry hero, and now all that mana is gone. But it was a good level 3 creep route for Nenavis. He got that quite quick. Didn't tell the TP, by the way, which is kind of surprising. And it is a decent number of peasants going down right here. Power build is significantly slowed down. Oh, look at that. Low HP ghouls also being pulled away. Yo. Can he save all of these? That would be so sick. Yo. 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 Wait. Cool. Go the other way. That was a couple of amazing saves right there. Nenavis, let's go. Expansion now about to be done. Leon's is a little bit faster. I feel like Leon doesn't have the most amazing early games here. Could be doing those a bit better. Could be finding a better rhythm between attacks and defense. But we've seen how convincing he looks in the mid and late game, so still likely to be the favorite here. But look at the tech timing. Quick tier 2. Leon's tier 2 is going to be quite a bit later this time around. Yeah, people said that. Apparently the undead's name, I mean, obviously it's Russian, but apparently it's Russian for hate.
A player's forces are under attack.
Which seems like a very weird name to give yourself. A little bit on the negative Nancy side. AM almost level 4. As I always like to point out, when the AM hits level 4, the difference in mana regen is crazy on the two heroes. Not too many footies here though. Seems like Nenavis should have a decent chance to hold this. In fact, it should be easy to hold. With the level 2 beetles. Should be no problemo. He read Too Much Crime and Punishment. I didn't read that book, but I know it's very famous. Is there a character in it that's called Hate? Not hate, just hateness. That's not a word, buddy. You mean hatred? Hatred. Okay. Yeah, that's not really better. If you ask me. Archmage now, almost 4, loves to get it, and boom, there it is! He's bringing a Shredder for the harass. Oh man, Leon. He's trying to out-mechanic his opponent here. Hatred doesn't have any negative connotation. Well, I heavily disagree with that. You could call hatred a negative, I mean a natural emotion, sure, but it's one of the bad ones. It's more like hate and love. What? What? How is there hate and love? Those are opposites. Okay, I mean, there's always nuances between different languages, so maybe in Russian it feels a bit different. There's always a bit lost in translation, I guess. This game is looking really good for Leon. It's looking really, really good. Killing the expansion, cancelling it a bunch. Little ghoul attack, trying to do counter pressure, but that is minimal.
A town is under siege.
You know, come to think of it,
A player's
There used to be another undead many moons ago that had a similar name. Navist. A German undead player by the name HLA. That stood for Hate, Love, Anger. But if you knew HLA, you would know that there was a lot more love than hate in him. Man, this is very annoying for Nenavist. If the Xbox gets cancelled again, the game is pretty much over. Oh, maybe he can save it though. Wait. Woo. Playing a bit risky here is Leon. He has a TP. Really wants that Expo cancel, and he gets it. Right before everything was about to die. TPing out, saving the heroes, cleaning up the pressure at the ghouls. Leon playing a very, very, very strong game here. There's a little book club discussion going on right now in the chat. I like that. I'm not sure I ever had that happen before. In all my years of casting. I'm still reading the Stormlight Archive at the moment. I'm on book 3. Oathbringer. So we got a bunch of griffins over here.
Forces are under attack.
Shredder is finally going to work. Finally the lumber is gonna be booming for Leon. When you get older you start book clubs. Dude, I love book clubs. When I was living in Mainz, I was trying to join a book club for a long time. But book clubs were super rare there. It was actually so hard to join a book club. I'm not even joking. And now I live in a little tiny town. Don't even know if there is such a thing as a book club here. We got a whopping 30 supply lead here for Leon. Oh, little free item on the ground. Anybody gonna pick it up? Yes. Mask Args this time. They can be really good against the Griffins, but as we know, against Gyros, it might get tough. Even the Dragonhawk's working out pretty well so far. Leon is brimming with confidence. Pushing into the undead main base. Wait, he actually has the damage to kill this Dragonhawk. To kill this Gargoyle, I mean. And then the staff save. And there's another shackle. If he's looking. Lots of stuff happening right now. AM in trouble. He's got a heal potion. Does he stick around? Yes, he does for the time being. GG is called. And Leon takes it again with flying colors. I would say again, the early game wasn't that convincing. But then late game and also mid game, Leon looking fantastic. That is fantastic items for the Archmage here. Off to a great start. Cryptlord going for, or getting the ring early. Ring is also really good. I feel like this gets underappreciated a lot by undeads. Claws plus 8. Ooh, okay. Both with really good items here. Oh, excuse me. Archmage looking to lock in that level 3 right here. Gonna get it well ahead of the Crypt Lord. Oh, nice little footy surround. That's a good little bit of experience getting him closer to 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
And there's the ghoul attack again towards the expansion. This time Leon has more defense here. With the footies, that should be fairly easy to hold, while the AM is looking for a cancel. Krizzer with the resub, thank you very much. Krizzer, the legend. Our first ever subscriber. 139 months. It's getting close to 12 years, actually. That is insane.
A player's forces are under attack.
Nenavist really needs this expo to come up. Really, really important. Good defense here. Saving the peasants, forcing back the ghouls. Oh, Archmage ran to the tower. Oh, the skellies expire! Reclose it. Wow. That's some really good surround micro for a player on that LMR. That was very well done.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
With the TP now gone, AM is going to have to be a lot more careful. Seems like this time the Haunted should be finishing. But Leon has a big lead already. He's up on expo timing by a lot. He's up on tech timing by a lot. That's a big edge. Going to the main base. Ooh, playing a bit with fire here. If the Crypto was here, impales around, could be an easy kill. I like some footies always being parked here at the expansion. Defending against those ghouls. There's no Shredder yet. Surprise. Oh, there he is. Now the Shredder joins. Can also help defending against the ghouls. Along with the AM. Leon has a fantastic position here. I criticized his early game a little bit earlier for not being perfect. But now he's got a fantastic early indeed. Huge lead for him. The only thing he doesn't have is level 4 Archmage. And there should not be enough time here for a cancel. Surely not. Haunted comes up this time. Oh, opportunity for an item steal here. We got a sentry ward on the ground. Last hit. Goes to the Crypt Lord though. Oh, this elemental to the Archmage. Crypt Lord actually got level 4 first, so that's the one advantage he has, you could say. Could be a fast level 5 Crypt Lord, which is really good against against most ground armies. But against a Griffin army, ain't that impressive. Another Zeppelin, perhaps? Still no tier 2 for a long time. No graveyard yet either. This means no Gargs for a long while. Oh man, Nenavist is really far behind here. Difficult position. Ghoul, counterattack. Killing the Shredder would actually be really big. flying into the main base, though. The Shredder is fighting his way to freedom. But it's a bunch of peasants being killed in the meantime. Pretty good targeting here as well by the ghouls. Not bad by Nenavist. Oh, if he gets the graveyard, that would be really bad. Oh, mass repair. Little bit too late. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. That means no Gargs or Fiends or Slaughterhouse for a long time. Yo, that hurt. New graveyard coming up here. But the Zeppelin ain't done yet. Will Happy play in this tournament? Yes, he will. Oh, Sapper. Boom! Jesus Christ. Poor Nenavist. He's facing a Leon right now, just in top shape. Oh, look at the Zeppelin saves, bruh. Leon just flexing at this point. Don't tell me he's gonna get the graveyard. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yo, one more hit. Oh my god. Oh, brother. It's looking painful right now. Maybe an MK surround? Nope. There's another graveyard in the main base. Oh man, this poor guy. Make it stop! Make it stop, bro! Come on, he's already dead. It's like that Simpsons meme. He's already dead! Sapper. And boom! This is what we call a shellacking. He still can't make a gargoyle, dude. He still can't make a gargoyle. Oh, poor guy. Happy doesn't need to qualify, question mark? And no. Many players don't need to qualify. Depending on how you did on the last B Cup, you are already qualified. I think only the last places from the groups don't get qualified. And he's here with the Zeppelin save as well. Yeah, Leon is playing a crazy good game here on map 3 with an incredible lead. I have good news though. The graveyard finally finished. Things can only get better from here. Tanks on the way already, and so are Griffins. Leon spending his bank quite quickly over here. Still very far ahead, of course. And now it's Ghouls versus Griffins. That's not a fair fight. Game over. GG. Leon takes map number 3 as well, takes this series 3-0. Very convincing. Just the early games on map 1 and 2 weren't perfect, but he fought his way back and looked super convincing in general.